In this video, we're going to show you how to sign the Northfields Terms of Business for our letting service using the leading online signature solution, Docusign. You can sign your documents using Docusign on a desktop device, tablet, or smartphone, so you can sign wherever you are. First of all, you'll get an email from Northfields via Docusign that will look something like this. When you go into the email, you may want to display the images, and then you can see the Northfields logo and the photograph of the person who has sent you the email from our team, along with their email address so you can easily reach them if you have any questions. You'll also find a note telling you what to do. You just need to click View Documents. This will take you into Docusign. You need to first of all agree to do business electronically with Northfields Estates by ticking this button, and then click Review Documents. You'll notice here on the left that there's a button that says Start. If you click that, it will take you to the first of the fields that you need to fill in. And you'll see here with an instruction that says Fill in. Now this is your correspondence address where you need to be reached. So if you just type in whatever that address may be, you can either use the Tab key on your keyboard to get to the next field, or alternatively, you can use your mouse to click Next and it will take you to the next field. So you have options depending on what suits you best. You can see that Northfields has already filled in some of your details here, including the address of the property that's going to be let on your behalf and your name, but you do need to provide a telephone number. You also have some optional fields. These fields in grey here are optional, so you don't necessarily have to fill them in, but you can fill them in if you wish. You also have a work number that can be filled in here. Now here you have some radio buttons that you just need to click to decide which of Northfields services you'd like to use. First of all, there's the Comprehensive Management Service, or you can choose the Rent Collection Service. Alternatively, you can select this service, which is the Let Only service, and in that case you need to provide the name of someone who is available for 24-hour emergency contact in the case that your tenants have an emergency. And you need to fill in a telephone number that they could use in the event of an emergency. You then have, in the next section, the ability to choose if you want Northfields to act on your behalf exclusively, or whether you're going to be instructing multiple agents to let your property. If you select Northfields as the exclusive agent for you, then you need to select the number of weeks that you would like Northfields to market your property, and then you put in the date that you would like that instruction to begin. You can then select whether you'll be residing in the UK or overseas. And finally, you can fill in the bank details below. So you would put in the name of your bank, and we'll just put in some random information here, but obviously you would put in the correct information, your account name, sort code, and account number. You would then sign the document, and this is the bit that's very interesting. It allows you to adopt a signature style, and you can choose what that is, including how your name appears. So for instance, if you didn't want your full name to appear, that's not how you usually sign your name, you might put your initials instead. You can change the way your initials appear, so it would be CEW in this case. And if you select Change Style, there are a number of different signature styles that you can choose from. I find a lot of people do choose a signature style that most closely resembles their own, so you select it there. The other alternative you have is to write your signature here, and one way that you can do that is by using a tablet computer or a touch screen of some sort to write a signature in that space, and then you can adopt that signature instead. In this next section, you'll notice a number of services that Northfields is very happy to arrange on your behalf. All you need to do is choose whether you'd like Northfields to arrange it for you, or whether you'd like to organize that particular service for yourself. So you just go through selecting the radio button that applies to you. These things include things like gas safety certificates, for instance. Now you'll notice on the gas safety certificate, I selected I will organize myself, and because I've chosen that option, it's now prompting me to sign here saying that I do have a gas safety certificate in place, or I will do because I've selected to organize that myself. If I choose the option to say that I'd like Northfields to organize it for me, you'll notice that it no longer asks me to sign to that effect because I've asked Northfields to do it for me. And when I press next, it will then take me through all of the options until I get down to the tenancy restrictions here. You'll notice just above it there are some optional boxes here in marketing that allows you to select whether you would like Northfields to organize a to-let board or permit Northfields to send property details to relocation agents, for instance. So you can select those options if you wish. Then in the next section below, you can select whether you would like pets, yes or no, children, yes or no, smokers, yes or no, students, and sharers. Then at the bottom, you select what level of furnishing you're going to be providing, whether you would like furnished, unfurnished, or you're flexible. And at the bottom of the form, you have your preferred tenancy length, so you can choose between 12 months, 24 months, or 36 months, and decide how long you would like to retain your tenants if possible. And finally, you simply select Confirm Signing. Once you press that, you can then choose to set up a free Docusign account. You do not have to sign up with an account at all, but if you choose to, you then have the option to go back into Docusign at any time and see all of the documents that you have signed with Docusign in one place. So it is a handy thing to do. However, as I say, you don't need to. You'll find when you go into your email account that you will then have a completed email telling you that the entire documents have been signed, and you'll notice that you have PDF attachments here. This PDF is the actual document with the signatures in place, and this PDF document is a summary that just outlines exactly when the document was signed and by whom, etc., so that you have that for your records. When you've finished signing your documentation, you will notice that you will be taken directly to Northfields' website, where you can catch up on the latest property news and see what other properties we have for sale or for let. We really hope that you find Docusign fast and easy to use and makes letting your property as stress-free as possible.